One of the owners here at Shift Auto Works, Shift Auto and Off-Road. Just to give you guys a little backstory on how, I became a part of this, how I got into the automotive industry, stuff like that. Started in, believe it or not, fresh out of high school in not Jeeps. I was doing Hondas and Acuras, the typical 2010 era, building these motors, Frankenstein builds, Got my first car in 2009, and then I broke it. And then I was still living with my parents. They told me, you broke it, you fix it. No problem. So got on YouTube, got all these things going, and then it's something that I found out that I really enjoyed doing. And then time went on. Now I was doing friends' cars, family cars, stuff like that. And then that kind of trickled into a snowball of finding what I call probably one of my passions now, something I really enjoy doing. Then I went and did something completely different, got into some tool machining, worked at different places, and then ended up at the dealership where my career basically elevated. Got trained through Chrysler, got up to level 3 in most categories, and then became really good at electrical diagnostics, stuff like that. I was there for 6 years at that dealership, but doing bumper to bumper stuff. I didn't really specialize in one thing, but I did engines, I did electrical, I did, drivability issues, stuff like that. And doing basically anything they threw at me. Got really good there, climbed the tree as fast as I could at the dealership. I will say they do put time and effort into the technicians that want it. So it's just however much you want it. And then it became something that I obviously still enjoyed doing, but on a much bigger scale. I started doing certifications in electrical, which strictly tailors your diagnostic abilities to certain categories. Went from electrical level 3 to AC level 3, engine repairs. Never really got into transmissions just because obviously those that know, that's a whole separate industry in itself. So I stayed out of it. And then I kind of got to see what I really enjoyed doing. And I became the electrical diagnostic, one of them. Problematic cars that people couldn't or spent too much time on, I would jump in there, and I got really good at testing circuits, knowing what to look for, learning how to do circuit load tests, parasitic draws, learning what to see, how these communication networks work. And then I kind of stuck to that in the remaining time I was at the dealership. Engine repairs, I always enjoyed doing engine repairs. Something about disassembling an engine to its bare block and reassembling it and then driving it after, there's something about that feeling, knowing your hard work really pays off, and knowing that it's just not something that your average person can go do. You have to put time, effort, you have to learn things. So there's certain accomplishments that come with certifications that if it's something you really enjoy, it just makes it that much better. When you're getting paid to do what you're passionate about, it's the best feeling. Then it's not really a job. You're getting paid to do something you love. That was kind of my journey through the dealership. And now that now in this day and age that we have our own business and we stand behind Shift Auto Works, Shift Auto and Off-Road, it's also really worth all that years of training and effort you put into learning things. And now being able to offer that service to you guys, but on a much personal level, because we've seen everything that happens in the vehicle repair world. It's not always pretty, so that gives us the opportunity to handle every customer from start to finish as if it was like a family member. So that's huge for us here at the company. We put a team together. It's tailored to how we want this business to operate. So we know whether it's me, whether it's anyone on the team taking care of you guys, you're going to get the same quality every time. So that's been a huge part. I would never change this thing, regardless of how hard it is to run a business. It's definitely, at the end of the day, it's worth it. And the business shows for itself. You guys are great. We appreciate every single one of you guys. And as the company grows, you guys will be along for the ride. So thank you guys so much. Backstory. Started off, hold on, stop. I'm catching the, then it's not really a job. You're getting paid to do something you love. That was kind of my journey through the dealership.